Hey guys, my name is Duncan, and let's get in the review of Grand Tour Episode 5. So guys, also, before this video starts, I just want to tell you guys, I was wondering if you like this background better. I know my face isn't very well lit, I just need to get some lighting up in there. But, maybe, do you like this background better, or the one from last review? Tell me in the comments below. Also guys, I'm trying not to give spoilers away in this episode, or shall I say major spoilers. I'll just be telling you what they do, but I'm not going to be telling you the, shall I say, the ending of what they do, like the answer if they did it, or shall I say which car won out of the 2 or 3, in this case 3. So guys, what can I say? This week they are in Holland, and they want to figure out what is the best sports car. So Richard Hammond says MX-5, all you need. And by the way, I do like MX-5s, but I'm leaning towards some of the other cars in this episode. But so James May said, no, that is not the ultimate sports car, like all the sports car you need, because he said the MX-5 has too much added stuff in it. He says because first of all, it has radio, it has backup cameras, it has other features that make it a lot more heavier. So I'm trying to remember what the car is named. It was by this company that I saw. On Top Gear, they did a review of the car. What was it? Xenos. So Xenos made this car. I think it's called the E10S, which looks like the new Fiat 124 Spider, but it's not for some reason. But it has no doors, no windows, just no radio, nothing. Just 6-speed manual and a little screen, pretty much. And then come along after they've tested the cars, Jeremy Clarkson comes and says, "This is the ultimate." And by the way, they did not have the Fiat 124 Spider, but even if they did at the time, I don't think they put it in, because the back looks a lot like the last gen Mazda, so they didn't want to get any controversy with the episode. But yeah, so he brought the Alfa Romeo 4C Spider, which is stupid expensive. I went to the Alfa Romeo dealership one time and was just looking around, and I saw like a white one, and it had carbon fiber, and it had the black rims, and they were asking 75 grand for it, guys. That's a lot for a small 2-liter. But also, I'm not being mean to Richard Hammond, but it looked that if he was driving an automatic MX-5, which would piss a lot of people off, it really upset me. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure he didn't drive a manual, so that was kind of interesting. So also, as you know, the Conversation Street was pretty interesting, but the celebrity brain crash, that one, the ones before this, it just got freaking boring. But this time they actually added a little bit more. We actually thought there was gonna be celebrity, and then they ended up, I'm not gonna tell you guys, but it made it a little bit better, I thought. So, I mean, you could say it made the show better, but I think it really doesn't. I wish they would actually just have a celebrity. But in Top Gear, that wasn't really my favorite part. So, after that, they were talking about how children, my age and younger, would rather play video games than board games, which is like, yeah, sorry, all of you who are older than 50, shall I say, or 40. But I'd rather play video games, sorry. But, yeah, and they said, what if we played Battleships, they just named one of the games, with cars? So, James May and Richard Hammond again, they made a stupid, I mean, they're like, oh, you can do this in your garden. Like, you can't do this in your garden. They used, like, an acre of land, and then they put shall I say, yeah, like a board, like a so sorry guys, like in Battleship, they had like a place where you put the cars, and they took a limo, Cruiser. I hate those stupid things. And an old Prius, and they battle each other out. I'm not telling you how that went, but let's get into the next scene. They found a place in the middle of nowhere because Jeremy Clarkson says, I'm leaving you guys alone. He took the camera crew and they did some epic shots and stuff like that. And then they came back and they're in the middle of nowhere, and they think, and Richard Hammond thinks he found a historical area that no one's found before, but it was literally just a bunch of movie sets, but he thought it was really interesting. Or like a historical landmark or place or whatever you want to call it. But he thought that was really cool, so they literally built a track around it. It was really cool. They did a couple of practice races, and then they made the track, and then they set some lap downs, and then they went back to the studio, and then they told us what the lap time. I mean, they didn't tell us what the lap times were, but they told who came in first, which is pretty surprising. But I'm not going to say anything. But guys, hope you enjoyed this review. I didn't want to put any spoilers, so I hope you guys enjoyed that part, because usually I would put in spoilers and stuff and tell you guys that don't click off this video if there's spoilers. So I'm not sure how it's going to go next week. So guys, like I said, hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like this video, comment down below if you like this new background, and guys, please subscribe if you are new. We're literally at 149 subs as I'm recording this. We're nearly at that 150 mark. I think I'm gonna do something for celebration. I haven't decided yet, but guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like. If you're new, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next